Oof. No failure.
Vigil.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, stop moving.
Okay.
Real fucking shame.
Alright, so at this moment in time, you don't have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you by the state when available. Do you understand these rights? I have read them to you.
No, that was too fast.
Okay, so you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you by the state when available. Do you understand these rights? I have read them to you.
Yes.
It's not the guy I wanted.
So, do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Lovely. Alright, which pocket can I find your ID in?
In the front.
Front pocket? Right, let me have a look. Reich Don.
Yes.
Right, Mr. Don. Do you have anything in your pockets that's going to poke, stick me, or prod me?
I have my gun there and a machete. They didn't take that,
You have a
luckily.
gun and a machete. Righty, I will be confiscating this from you because you're going to prison.
Okay, why?
Well, trespassing for one.
Okay.
Failure to follow a lawful order. Then felony evading.
Okay, interesting.
What do you mean, right? Do you want to make your way over to this vehicle here?
I mean, you don't care about the other people in there that abducted me?
Other people that abducted you?
I literally got abducted by people. And they said they're
10-4,
gonna...
He said he was abducted.
And they said they're gonna... Like, they had a gun on my head. So I had to comply to whatever they said. And they said when the cops show up,
Right.
they want me to get on my bike and drive like a madman and cause a massive distraction and make them able to leave for free.
So,
I was a hostage.
10-4. So I have a question. Actually, I have a couple
Yes.
of questions. How about we have right? So you said you were kidnapped, right? So why
Yes.
is your bike registered to you at the scene of a crime?
Because they took that with it.
But you said there's more than one person.
There's more people. There were like 2.
Let me write this down.
So we have some
All right, well-
individuals that are searching the area.
What did
What
these
I-
people look like?
They were all black. Like black shoes, black pants, black.
What did their face look like?
They had a mask, like a, what do you call it in English? Skull? Skeleton?
Skull mask?
Yeah. And they said that I shouldn't fear. It will be over quick. They're doing a bank robbery. But they have to hack this first. I have no idea what they want from me. But they just said, like, if the cops show up, they want me to drive and cause the distractions. And it's their words, not
right,
mine.
But at this point, you
Yeah.
weren't being held at gunpoint after you ran.
Oh, I
You
was.
just ran away. Well, so they were on the back of the bike holding a gun to your head as you evaded police?
No, not at that point.
So, how? I mean, I can't see why you were fearing for your life if they let you get on the bike and you ran. You could have driven away. They wouldn't have known, but you continued and you kind of aided and abetted.
I mean, they would have killed me before then. They said, like, do you understand what we're telling you to do? If you don't, we will shoot you or execute you on the spot. I was like, no, I understand
Yeah,
what
but
you want
would
me
have
to
driven
do.
away by that.
Well, if I said, like, I understand what they're telling me to do, but I will not do that, I will do like you said, then they would have killed me on the spot.
All right, sir. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions as well?
Go ahead. You want to do it right here?
One of the. Yeah, I'm
It's
fine.
a good
Okay.
place as any.
Just so we can make sure the memory is as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
So, one of the other officers said that whenever they spotted you, you came out from a bush. That same officer
What?
has searched the area and has not found anybody else on the premises.
All right.
So how come, even though you heard us coming in with the sirens, you were hiding in the bush, and then when we passed you, instead of coming to us and telling us, "Hey, I need
Yes.
help," you decided
I
to take off and run?
I understand what you are saying, and I have no idea what officer saw me hiding in a bush. I can guarantee you, wherever
I think it was
you saw
behind
me
a wall.
drive off, there is no bushes there. So I don't know what bush he was referring to, where I was supposed to be hiding in, but there's no bushes there. So he must be lying.
67
Then.
to 533 direct. Was the gentleman behind a wall or a bush? 10-4.
Okay, so my apologies. I misinterpreted that. It was
Yeah, and there
behind
was
the wall,
there was
behind one of the
behind the
buildings.
wall, yes, with the 2 guys there. And at that point, they didn't have a gun directly pointed at my head, but they told me like, "I drive now." So I was like in proximity of their.
What vehicle were they driving?
Well, they were driving my vehicle. One of them, and the other
You
one.
said there were 2 guys.
Yes, and the other one, he brought a boat. That's from what I
brought a boat,
heard.
sorry?
I didn't see the boat, but that's what I heard them say on the radio.
A boat?
A boat. I don't know what boat. But then I saw the second guy, and yeah, he came from the ocean side.
Right.
So after you said that they were hacking to be able to access the bank,
I have no
after
idea what
they
they.
had hacked, or after they did whatever they were doing with the plant. And I'm
Yeah.
assuming an alarm triggered, which called us over. Where did those gentlemen run to? Like, where did they? Well, how? Well, basically, why did they stop? How
No
come
one
they didn't
else was
continue?
seen.
I don't know
So where
what
did
if
they
they
run to?
stopped or if they're still there or if they went to the boat. All I know is that they told me to go and I went. I don't know. I don't even know this place, what you can do here or what causes what you do here. I was just a hostage. Like those gentlemen might still be in there, but I think they're long gone. But that's all the things I can tell you that I picked up from when the one guy was talking with his friend on the radio while he was driving my bike.
Did you happen to catch any names?
Nope.
Like, did he call him something or whatever?
No names were spoken.
And where did they originally pick you up at?
They picked me up from Pelota Bay. I hang out there usually. I mean, I don't hang out there usually. I live there.
Does that individual have like a bird mask by chance?
Are you asking me?
No.
No, sorry.
Oh, apologies.
Over the radio.
Right, Taylor, what do you want to do?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna have to do regardless.
Yes.
Because I'll be honest with you. The story that you're giving us isn't 100% matching up with what we got.
I
However,
understand.
and I'm saying this because we show up and it's only you. The other two we haven't come in contact with, and you took
I
off
understand.
running whenever we showed up.
I understand.
What I am willing to do is I am willing to not worry about the destruction of government property charge. Well, it would be terrorism, actually, right? For messing with the power plant.
What?
Yeah.
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 So that believe it or not, that's a pretty serious charge. Has anyone ran his record yet?
Negative, I don't know.
Okay.
I was a nice boy the last couple
Pretty
of days.
much, if she checks your record and there's no previous record of terrorism on there,
Yeah.
what we can do is we can drop the terrorism charge because we have no proof of that. However, there's still going to be the trespassing, and there's going to be the reckless felony evading, as well as the failure to obey a lawful command.
I understand that.
All right. But that's if there's no priors that have anything to
There's
do with terrorism.
no terrorism charges.
None. Okay.
He has been charged with trespassing before.
Okay. All right. So
But I'm going to court to that. That is 100% false.
Okay, that's fine.
okay.
Because trespassing, according to... I can call my lawyer again if you want. Trespassing, according
no.
to city laws, is being asked to leave and you don't. And since at that case I was never asked to leave, therefore I wasn't trespassing. That's according to my lawyer, and that's what we're going to court with.
Okay, so I know as far as the power plant goes, there are pretty much signs up saying that.
Yeah, I understand
there's
that when there's signs
no
up like
entry.
that.
Yeah.
No need to argue
Yeah.
about that.
So, right. So yeah, since there's no priors with terrorism, we'll just go ahead and we'll take you down, and we're gonna get you just with the trespassing, the reckless felony evading, and
Okay.
the failure to obey a lawful command.
All right,
But we're not going to worry about terrorism charges. All right.
I understand.
Did you
Sound
want
fair enough?
me to ring a lawyer for you?
If Karim is in town, yeah, I'd love to. I can hang him. I
don't
can
have anyone's
actually.
personal number.
I can actually give him a call when you probably take me to the police station and lose my restraints. Then I can give him a call because I have a right to one call
Yeah,
anyways.
that's fair.
Yep, of course.
And but yeah,
Alright,
in my
so you
defense,
walk over
when
to the
you
vehicle?
said like, "Oh, it looks pretty suspicious," we came there. You were the only guy there. In my defense,
And
you
then
were
ran.
tunnel visioned hard on me. You didn't even none of anyone bothered even looking. And you don't have to respond to that because you know it's true. If you guys maybe next time like keep
Alright.
your eyes open a little bit more, maybe like you would have seen people like that looking around.
I will make sure to keep that in mind for next time. Absolutely. I always
Hopefully
appreciate
there won't be a
feedback.
next time.
Hopefully
But yeah,
there won't
we'll keep it in mind.
be. All right, cadet. If you don't mind, go ahead and escort them and place them in the vehicle,
Okay.
and then we'll go ahead and take them. That way we can. mark
Don't
off
touch me.
transport.
Don't touch me. I can move myself.
Right, I'm
Don't
still
touch me.
locally
Come on,
impounded.
sir.
Don't you touch me. The
You
Yeah, I
gonna
have to,
local
sir.
it, or you gonna take it out?
No, I'm just gonna look at it. There's nothing really.
All right. Make
All
sure
right.
the KMOS flex nice and tight.
can I?
Perfect. Good job.
All right.
So what we're gonna do with your bike, sir? Instead of putting it in state impound, we're pretty much just gonna call the local mechanics to have it pretty much
Ray,
impounded back
pick up this
to
bicycle for me.
the last bike that, or not the last bike, have it impounded to the last garage you pulled it from.
I understand.
All right, so go ahead and go over radio and let them know that Patrol 1 is 76 MRPD with 1 in custody for processing.
Okay.
No problem.
Patrol 1 going to MRP. Oh, not me.
Patrol 176 to MRPD for processing.
So how long you been in the city, sir?
Me?
Yes, sir.
I thought you were talking to him now. I'm in the city for like 2 weeks.
Okay. How you liking it so far?
The cops could need some more training.
Oh, okay.
Driving, some of them, not all of them. I've seen officers literally charge at the first person they see and just accuse them of whatever they were looking for with no evidence whatsoever.
I can see that happening.
I mean, luckily I always have a dash cam running,
Oh,
and
that's good.
and I can sue for whenever I get falsely arrested.
This is true.
And driving lessons, that for sure. I've seen officers drive like mad people without sirens on or whatever. I don't think officers even know that vehicles have a brake. They just go as fast as possible, and if they hit anything on their way, they're gonna be like, well, I guess me hitting the wall is gonna be my brake.
I've seen that before too. What cracks me up is whenever I'm riding with a cadet that's not used to the horsepower that the vehicle has, depending on if it's like the Charger or something, and they feel like they gotta gun it at like 95 miles an hour from this red light to the next red light.
Alright,
It's like,
also,
come on, man.
just let me ask this in advance. There was a gentleman that rammed me off my bike. And I think he shattered some... And I think he shattered some bones with that maneuver. And I definitely want to sue that. So if you're like in charge of that operation, do you know the? I don't think it matters. I don't think I have to know who it was.
Was that the
Yeah.
cop from last night that arrested me for killing the local?
Don't believe that was me.
No, the other one. The other.
Oh
No, it
no, this
wasn't
is
me.
a
Oh shit. Who the
kid
fuck
that
are you guys
hasn't
talking
been in the
about
city
suing?
for a while.
Fuck.
But yeah, I'll definitely sue for that. I mean, I have to, right?
I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you. If
I
you feel
mean,
that you have if you feel like you have a sufficient case, you can.
I mean, purposely ramming off. Okay. You
No,
don't think?
so here's the thing. It depends. If you were intentionally rammed, that's one thing. If they pulled out in front of you to block your bike, that's another. They
I
can
see.
pull out in front of you to block you. However, they're not supposed to be able to just drive up and ram you off your bike unless you have, if you have fired at officers or have
Or
been
what's your
deemed
head?
a threat to officers, then at that point they can ram you off your bike because it's safer than having a shootout in the middle of the public.
Still, shattered bones are shattered bones. Like someone's got to pay for it.
That's true. All right,
Wanna
you'll
follow
follow
me?
us.
I'm going to jail. Oh God, I'm heavily injured.
We'll make sure you get treated when you're in there.
I would rather
Wow.
not. I would rather not, so the lawyer can see what happened.
All right.
I'll endure the pain for the time until he gets here.
Wanna walk in here for me? Can you come up to the bars? I'll
Hang on, did you,
search you one
search me
last
yet?
time. No, I'm gonna do that now.
Oh, that's me.
Oh. Whoops. Do I take his jerry can?
Is it empty?
No, it's full.
Yeah, if it's full, you gotta take it just because you can't take gasoline with him to prison.
Okay.
Why
We
not?
taking the jerry can. You can't have the lockpick on you in prison. What about blindfolds and zip ties?
The zip ties have to go, but the blindfold can stay.
Yeah, I need them for my
We're
sleep.
taking the zip ties. Okay. Alright, everything else is off him.
Go ahead and uncuff him and let him make his phone call. Just know that if you do call for your lawyer, he has 10 minutes to pretty much get down here. All right, so make sure that he does know that.
All right.
And then while he's doing that, you can prepare the charges. That way, when the lawyer gets here, you can tell him exactly the time and the fine that he's facing. Just make sure you do not click submit on accident.
Okay.
Because we don't want to send him away before he's had his right to counsel.
Alright. What are the charges again?
So we have agreed on trespassing, reckless felony evading,
Okay.
failure to obey a lawful command, and then evading arrest. Because the evading comes when he was knocked off the bike and he still ran.
I'm not seeing the failure to obey a lawful command.
If you look at the search bar on the left, if you type in command, it should pop up.
Ah, I got it.
I didn't remember if it was worded as a command or an order.
I got evading arrest, failure to follow a lawful command, reckless felony evading, and trespassing.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll wait for his lawyer to get here for the rest.
Can I press exit and then it stays up?
Yeah, if you press exit, it'll stay. It should stay.
Okay.
Come over here with me for just a second.
Okay.
No, I'm in jail, dude.
I wanted to go see if there was anyone around the car place to ask about my car and why the upgrades are going. It says -1 for all of them when I put it up for sale. Like I'm -1 level or something, and I can continue buying upgrades. Like it's like because it's like broken or not in the game correctly. I have no idea. Fucking wonky as shit. Is there anyone in support right now?
Uh, he's been pretty cooperative.
No.
I'd probably cut it down.
Yeah, I can still jump in there.
And don't touch the fine.
Maybe is anyone at the police station? Maybe I'll ask them in there, dude.
Then I'd send him away.
And no
He
one's
just
here.
hit me off my man. I had such a good escape going, and fucking he just fucking rammed me off my bike.
I'll ask in general. Evolve help, maybe? I'll ask in evolve help.
Okay. I'll do what you say. Okay.
Were you able to get a hold of him?
He appears not to be there.
Okay. Do you want us to go Yellow Pages and see if there is a lawyer available?
A couple of
sure.
upgrades that I purchased don't work.
Okay.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you can do it. That's fine. Just want to make sure you get fair opportunity at representation. You know what I mean?
And if also you don't mind, like, are you gonna include the time that me waiting in here in the final sentence?
Okay, so here's what we've been told by our chief of police as well as the state police. The time spent with you waiting on a lawyer, since you are choosing to wait for a lawyer, that does not count as time served.
Got it.
And that's just a city thing.
I understand.
Now, if it was a situation where we were kind of just keeping you in here, you know, there was no progression towards getting you to jail, and we're just keeping you around just because, that'd be another thing. You know what I mean?
I understand.
All right. Well, while we wait, the 10 minutes for a lawyer. I gotta take care of something in head, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll see if I can do compensation for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It sounded like a white girl thing to say.
Go ahead, read me the charges again.
All right. We have evading arrest, failure to follow a lawful command, reckless felony evading, and trespassing.
The evading arrest and the second thing you called, that's kind of like the same thing. They fall into the same scenario.
So
Like you don't evade arrest by following lawful orders or whatever that thing was.
wait, so which one are you arguing? What's going on?
I'm arguing with the first and second he named to me. The evading arrest and unable to follow lawful commands.
Failure to follow lawful command.
So
Yeah, it's like both together.
Kind of, not really. The evading arrest is the act of you running away from police.
Yeah.
The failure to follow a lawful command, if you're running and then we tell you to stop and you continue, that's the failure to follow that command.
Yeah, that is
So
kind of
pretty
like the
much
same.
like the first time. Well, no, listen. The first time, whenever you had fallen off the bike and we had tasers pulled to you, and we asked you to stop, and you still kept running and got back on the bike. That's whenever you failed to follow a lawful command.
I understand.
But the act of you actually, so like that second time, whenever you fell off the bike a second time and kept running and then they tased you. So the act of you running away at that point, that's the evading. That's you running away.
Wait, I never fell off my bike 2 times. It was only one time when the sheriff crashed into me.
Oh, okay. Okay. What happened
So-
the second time? Did they tase you off?
No second time. That's what I mean. Like there was
Well,
never.
The sheriff crashed into you, and then you fell off, and you ran to get back on the bike.
Yeah, because
And then after that, the
Oh.
sheriff crashed into you.
according to city laws, like you can't do that. So I was like, okay, let me just pick off where we stopped. Because no matter what, you can't do that. I had a similar discussion with like higher command about this, and bottom line, you can't ram people off their vehicles. Just bottom line, you should drive more careful then.
So here's with that. Like I said, they can pull out in front of you to block
Yeah,
you.
I understand you. I understand what you said from the first time, but that's not what happened. Maybe you were further back. He purposely ran into me to knock me off. I have it on dash cam. He did not pull up in front of me to block me, and then I hit him and fell off. No, I passed him, and he hit me like in the back. He purposely ran into me. So, and yeah, bottom line is you can't do that, no matter
So
what.
here's what I would do with that. With that, I would make sure you save your body cam footage and take it to the city if that's how you want that to be handled.
All right, got it.
Because unfortunately, we're not allowed to look at body cam footage. That
I
can
understand.
be used in court cases. You
I
how much
understand.
time he has left, the lawyer?
I don't think anyone's around. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like those 2 charges. They kind of like, in that scenario, they were like kind of like they're overlapping. You're charging me twice for the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Because yeah, like, you thought there were 2 times when I got knocked off the bike and got on again, but that was never the case.
Yeah, let me see if there's anyone higher up that can kind of help
Yep.
clarify this for us.
So all I'm saying it's either failure to follow the command or the evade arresting, but not both of them. It's either one of them.
All right, so pretty much, yeah. Apparently, I'm the highest ranking officer on duty at the moment. So I get where you're coming from, but unfortunately, that's not how it is. It's one of those. It's like I said. Let's say if me and you were standing right here, and I tell you, sir, I need you to stop and stay where you are, and you
Yes.
refuse to do that, and then you take off, you have now just done 2 things. You have failed to follow my command and do as I told you. And now, since I'm placing you under arrest and you have left, you are evading arrest.
Okay. I mean, if it works in this city, then I understand. But that's not how it works, like in the real city.
Okay. All right.
Like, you're under arrest for evading the arrest. Well, what? What's the arrest for? Well, evading arrest. What? No. That's not how the law works. But if it works like this for you in this city, then okay.
Well,
All
it's
right, I'm
just
gonna
not
go,
all you're going to arrest. You're also going to jail for trespassing.
No, that's literally the example that I gave you that happened last time.
All right.
And I went to court and
Lobby.
fucking easy peasy out.
I'm gonna check the lobby, double check and see if there's a lawyer up there.
Yeah, if not, then just process me.
Okay.
If not, yeah, process.
Alright, so,
Then I want medical attention now if no lawyer is gonna come.
We'll wait for him to come back down. I'm not sure how to do that for you.
Fucking dude, they have so bullshit charges, man. Like fucking you're going. We're arresting you for evading arrest. Well, what are you arresting me for? Well, evading arrest. Like what?
Did you evade? Did you evade?
I mean, yeah, but I'm giving them an example because they charge me twice for the same thing. Like, yeah, I'm charging you for evading arrest, unable to follow lawful commands. I'm like, wait, you're charging me for the same thing twice. You just call it different.
Yeah, you can't do that. One is just an upgraded version,
Yeah. It's just yeah.
but they do that all the time. They don't know what they're doing. Like they'll do like they'll charge people for like threatening to kill,
I can't
you
even-
know,
of course.
an officer, but also
anymore.
threatening to kill multiple. You can't threaten to kill a single and
Wait.
multiple officers.
Hello?
That, like
Okay,
doubles the
trooper.
thing.
Is this the man?
Is this what?
All
I'm a
right.
man. Yes.
This is him.
All right, sir.
Hello.
Are you the one that's claiming the failure to follow lawful command and evading arrest? Is that what it is?
Yep.
It's the
Yeah.
same
Like
thing.
like I'm pretty sure the. No, it's not the same thing. It's like the next upgraded version.
No.
Absolutely not, sir. You failed
Like-
to follow a lawful command, and that was to stop, and then you evaded
I was never told to
and
stop.
got off your bike and attempted to run twice.
I see.
The lights and the sirens didn't,
So yes, you can indeed be charged with both.
I understand. Okay.
So what's
Awkward.
the problem?
So what's
That was the problem. I just told him like, you're charging me essentially for the same thing twice. It's just you're calling it differently.
Well,
Absolutely not. They're two completely different things.
there's your answer.
Yeah. Why does
Thank
he
you.
have? Why does you have to be here? You need 3 people to tell me that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
seems
interesting.
like
Can
it
you
was
come in,
enough.
cadet, for a second?
Seems like you
please?
didn't really
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I told him, and he was like, "Yeah, hang on, let me look it up." And then I guess he came up to you. You're like, "All right, hang on. We need 3 people to explain it to him. Let's go down there."
It's actually 2. Lopez was just there for moral support.
And actually, what I did is I went up there and looked.
Yeah, and what I said to
checked the lobby.
when I
Whenever
told
I was up there, these gentlemen were up here. Explained to them the situation to get
Right.
their feedback to make sure I wasn't, in the wrong.
yeah,
And they're coming down to explain pretty much what I explained to you.
all right, I understand. I'd like to get processed then if there's no lawyer.
Good taco.
Before you process me, I'd like to have the medical attention now from the vehicle deathmatch.
Can I
What the-
cover him up with my glasses a little bit?
Yo, you tried
Oh,
to throw
here's a
hands,
med kit.
Kurt?
Sorry, what?
Hey.
I'm giving you a first aid kit.
Yes.
Oh, it actually says that you.
Oh, you. I need to apply it myself.
Yes. 1 second.
Okay.
Do you have a trauma kit form? I need.
Yes, I
I
have.
don't have it.
Oh, I don't have any either.
At the end of the day, he has 48 hours to contest any charges in the court of law. Charge him with what you're going to charge him and send him off.
Oh yeah. That's what
When
we're-
did Lopez
Okay.
become professional?
It was. We were waiting for his lawyer.
It never. It's.
Charge him off. That's how she sounds like. It took me 2 trauma kits actually.
Alright, sir. You're facing 15 months and a $3,100 fine.
Okay.
Alright. We done here with them?
Yep. So typically, what you'll do, you'll ask them if they need any food, water, and medical before they go.
You need any food, water, medical for the prison
Mm.
buses here?
I mean, the medical I just did myself. So, and food and water I do have on me as well.
You need it or you have it?
I have it on me as
Says
well.
He's got it. He's good.
Okay.
All right. Then at that point, make
Alright,
sure
sir.
you
The
search a
prison.
couple times to make sure that it's him. That you're make sure his name's still the one on the top of your screen. And if it
Yep.
is, send him away.
Alright, the prison bus is here for you, man. Have a good one.
I'm in jail. Let's go. Hello? Wait, I remember that helmet.
You can hold your special friend's hand, but that's it.
I don't know who that is. Whoa. Whoa! Okay.